that your marriage will last a lifetime. So it stands to reason that you should prepare for that, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Hello, wedding wanderers. My name is Assumpta, and welcome to Ave Creations TV, a home for busy professionals and entrepreneurs who want to plan a timeless, sophisticated, and unforgettable wedding celebration or special event. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As the title suggests, today I am discussing universal truths about your wedding. You may be wondering what that means, and it sounds a little bit obscure, but if you stay tuned, I will share more. As you saw from the beginning of the video, you are not going to be sat here watching me in my normal surroundings the whole time. You're actually going to be listening to my voice while I share a video that I created a little while ago. It wasn't for any particular purpose, it was more just to test out our drone, but I figured I'd use it for this video so that you have something different to look at, not just me, my face, and the regular surroundings. If you want to walk around, because what's mostly important about this video is that you listen, you don't necessarily have to be staring at me, so you can walk around your house, but make sure to turn the volume up. The things I'm about to discuss apply to your wedding, no matter your theme, where you are. They are, as the title says, universal truths. If I've missed anything out, then please let me know, and make sure you watch to the end of the video as I have a little bit more to share then. I will catch you at the end. Congratulations on getting engaged. If you're watching and you aren't engaged, that's okay too. It's good to be prepared. When you begin planning a wedding, it is a beautiful, exciting yet overwhelming time, and as someone who often begins with the end in mind, I thought I would share 8 universal truths about your wedding with you. Number 1. Your wedding can be beautiful with a big or small budget. Don't let other people pressure you into spending money you don't have to create the dream they think you should embody, nor to keep up with the Joneses at AMEs or Chowdhuries. On the flip side, you can spend lots of money and still not enjoy yourself. Be intentional about your day, and hopefully it will pay off. Number 2. If not used wisely, Pinterest can lead you astray. While it has allowed us to share and copy trends, borrow ideas, and find once unique little additions to a wedding that eventually become the norm at every wedding, it can set unrealistic expectations and put a lot of undue pressure on those who get overwhelmed by it. Try not to get sucked into the copycat black hole and use other weddings for inspiration and encouragement, as opposed to boxes to confine yourself and ideas to. Number 3. A wedding supplier with a small following does not mean they cannot bring your vision to life. Equally, a celebrity planner or someone with a large following can get things wrong and may not be able to give you what you want. Research and do your due diligence. If you click with a supplier, follow your gut, because numbers don't matter. Experience, impact, and dedication to one's craft does. Number 4. Wedding guest list woes are a universal complaint. You are not alone. Unless you have a micro wedding or elope, it is likely that there will be someone at your wedding that you later regret inviting or fall out with at some stage. It happens to the best of us. Do the best you can when it comes to culling your guest list, but try not to lose too much sleep over it. I know, easier said than done in some cases, but always keep the end in mind, your love and future marriage. Number 5. When thinking of where to cut corners, if you need to trim your budget, many of us have been there. Photography and food are not the places to start. You want excellent, timeless images to remember your special day, so hire the best photographer you can, ensuring you see whole portfolios and not just highlight pictures beforehand. Also, nobody likes being starved and then breaking their fast with poor quality food. Pro tip: the number of guests you invite has an effect on your whole budget. The less people you invite, the more of your budget you have to spend on things that are important to you. Allocate your funds wisely. Number 6. If you don't plan and prepare for your marriage the way you plan for your wedding celebration, you may be in for an unwelcome surprise. That isn't to say that you will not have a happy marriage if you aren't intentional. There are exceptions to every rule. But who wants to risk that? Your wedding day, or days as the case may be, are just that, a day or days. I'm hoping, as I'm sure you are too, that your marriage will last a lifetime, so it stands to reason that you should prepare for that, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Whatever it looks like for you, please take this into consideration. Number 7, consider your guests. If you have attended a wedding, or any event for that matter, and had a terrible time, put yourself back in that position when planning your wedding and try to avoid those pitfalls at all costs. Don't get so bogged down in the aesthetics that you forget the vibe and guest experience. I've attended weddings that look beautiful but were awful to be at. While you want amazing pictures, it would be nice for the in real life experience to be great too. Which leads me on to my final point. Number 8. Your wedding doesn't have to go viral. This is an actual consideration for some. No joke. If your wedding pictures don't end up on the top blogs or doing the rounds on Instagram, that does not mean that it wasn't a success. Some of the best weddings I've attended did not make a splash on social media. Don't plan your day with viral moments in mind. Don't put that pressure on yourself. Your wedding day is one of hopefully a string of incredible, life-changing days in your existence. Plan with that in mind. Make it fun and remember to take time for yourselves. It really does go by as quickly as everyone says. And don't forget to say thank you. In the words of William Arthur Ward, feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. Happy planning, and I'm praying for a lifetime of happiness and love for you. I'm back. Thank you for watching and listening to my thoughts. They are simply my opinions based on my observations and also conversations with my industry colleagues and friends. If you've thought of any other universal truths, please put them down in the description below. Disclaimer, please don't get offended by anything that I've said. I don't think I've said anything offensive. I mean, even if you do get offended, that's fine. But everything I've said and everything I always say was meant with no malintent. If you want to use Pinterest to plan your whole wedding, feel free to do so. It's super helpful. I know I used it when we were getting married. And if you want to have a carbon copy of someone else's wedding and that's really just what you like, do that too. But I really do hope that you take on board the things that I've said, because it will help you in the long run. It will hopefully save you a little bit of stress and anxiety, and also mean that you have a day that is truly reflective of you, your partner, and your personalities. You'd be amazed at what you can create when you open your mind up to the possibilities of just maybe hiring someone you may not have thought of. Before I say that, do your due diligence and ensure that they are professional and can deliver the service. But yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I would really love to have a dialogue with you. So if, as I said before, I've missed anything or you want to ask me about anything that I've mentioned in this video, then please comment below. If you like this style of video where I'm not just sat here talking to you and maybe you get to see something else, also let me know, because I'm still working on my YouTube channel and I don't want everything to always look the same. But for now, look after yourselves, happy planning, and I will see you in my next video.